What's up? So I'm gonna do a little thingy. I'm a 7 Days to Die fan. Well, my relationship with the game is kind of complicated. It's an abusive relationship I can't get out of, basically. And the new 3.0 update dropped, so I figured, hey, all the way back then, the feature overview from way back when, 12 years ago, that was like when I was 6 years old, 5 years old, that's when it came out. When this vid dropped, I'm gonna watch it and comment on it, because I've played the new 3.0 update. Yeah. I'm on like day 22. Yeah, let's 7-day die. Right.
7 Days to Die is an open-world, voxel-based, sandbox game that is a unique mix of first-person shooter, survival horror, tower defense, and role-playing games.
Okay, so a lot of the horror and survival stuff got straight up cut in later updates, which sucks so hard. Ask a lot, like a majority of 7 Days to Die fans agree. The common consensus is that, like, the best version of the game was Alpha 16. I wasn't even in middle school when Alpha 16 dropped. Now I'm of legal drinking age in Mexico, so, yeah. Yeah, that ought to tell you how things are, how the fun pimps are pimping fun. Yeah.
The game takes place in the near future, where a third world war has left the Earth in ruins, and an unknown virus transforms the surviving humans into bloodthirsty zombies. You play a survivor trapped in Navezgane County, Arizona, one of the last true Edens on Earth. Navezgane's environments include wastelands, forests, snowy mountains, plains, burnt forests, deserts, and radiation zones. You'll discover hundreds of points of interest, ranging from caves, campsites, and bandit camps, to small towns, farms, and factories, and even cities and skyscrapers. And every building can be explored inside and out. The story unfolds
Hold on.
through our dynamic story generation system that guides the player to other survivors, better loot, and undiscovered points of interest.
Decade later, there is, the closest thing you get to this is the note you get at the start of the game. Like, there was nothing else like this over a decade later.
To survive, you must scavenge the world for food and water to keep up your health, stamina, food, and hydration levels. And maintaining these stats is more than just a tedious chore. You can actually boost your stats for increased health, stamina, strength, speed, and jumping ability, giving you added capabilities when venturing into the most dangerous places. You can also
I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the wellness system, which was cut. And, yeah. I feel like it was a good thing that it got cut, because it just made dying even more of a bitch and a half. Hold on. I just realized I'm back, and who the fuck am I making this for? It's not for 7 Days to Die fans, cause like, they already know. They already know that shit they were promised a decade ago still isn't in the game. And it isn't for people who don't know shit about 7 Days to Die, because why the fuck would they click on a video by me? Plus, I feel like they'd need more context than what I'm giving. I don't fucking care, I just want to do this.
Also live off the land, growing and harvesting crops like corn, potatoes, and blueberries. Or learn to hunt, track, or domesticate wildlife like deer, rabbits, wild boar, pigs, and bears.
Back when they had different
In 7 Days to Die, the day and night cycles dramatically affect the strength and speed of the zombies. Light slows down and weakens the zombies, so you better take advantage of the daylight to search for loot, mine resources, craft items, weapons, and traps, and build up your fort's defenses. But when the sun goes down, the lunar cycle speeds up and strengthens the zombies, so you'd better be somewhere safe, because the zombies will come running in hordes to break down your walls. In Navezgane, you can loot and mine a multitude of items and ingredients, and combine them using our intuitive and deep crafting system to make new things. The system features a spacious 5x5 grid, and you won't need a wiki for it. The gameplay is simple.
While one part of me wishes they kept this crafting system, the basic menu they have is just better. Especially with some of the more complicated stuff for the recipes that just use a lot of material, or whatever the fuck.
And inspired by classic adventure games, and every item in the world has many uses. With it, you can create hundreds of items, including clubs and knives, shotguns and rocket launchers, landmines and spiked pits, motion detectors, motorized tools, auto turrets, generators, potions, remedies, and more.
I was about to say ain't no potions, but like I guess there's recog, fort bites, and the candies. Would those count? I don't fucking know.
Planning special quest-driven craftable reward items like high-tech weaponry, gadgets, and vehicles.
Okay, so yeah, there's nothing like that in the game. Like, at all. In any capacity. Well, there was, with that Apache Stone Axe, or whatever it's called, but they took it out. I mean, I guess there's super corn, but like, you can get that from other means. Like, you can get it through airdrop, so I don't think it counts. So yeah, they had that at one point, but then they removed it. Which you'll find with a lot of things about 7 Days to Die. If you don't know, there was good stuff and they took it out.
The enemies in Navezgane are diverse in appearance, scale, behaviors, and abilities, but one thing they have in common is their relentless pursuit as they claw, jump, climb, and break their way through the world to get to you. They can see, hear, and smell, and will often work in a group. Clean up corpses, bloodstains, store your food well, and hide your livestock, because the zombies will sense everything.
Okay, so they're actually, I think this might make more sense now, since like there is no semblance of any animal keeping, but now they're adding a chicken coop into the game in one of the future updates soon, I believe. But like, I don't know if zombies are even going to be able to attack it. Well, I mean, they're going to be able to attack it. They can attack all blocks, but like, target it specifically.
We also have special infected enemies, including the acid-puking Hulk, whose vomit can melt blocks, or the chain gun-toting wasteland bandits.
Bandits are a whole can of worms to all those who don't know shit about 7 Days to Die. Just know that they were promised to us over a decade ago. Constantly promised, we're gonna get bandits soon, we're gonna get bandits soon. We never get bandits, we never get bandits. Time after time after time, never get bandits. Even now, with the data miners finding models for bandits. Like, maybe I'm being pessimistic, or maybe I think it'll be really funny, but they're probably not going to be in the game. I don't know. At the very least, GTA 6 is going to drop before we get bandits in this game. And I think this game might have started development before GTA 5 dropped, so,
Even bosses like the crazed Duke of Navezgane and his army of mutated soldiers. One feature we're very excited about is our dynamic block stability physics system. Here's how it works. Every block type in the game, like dirt, stone, wood, and metal, has a different structural durability and mass. For example, stone can be built out further than dirt, wood can be built out further than stone, and metal can be built out further than wood. The system simulates real-time structural integrity. Blocks can't float in the air, nor can you build an unsupported structure to the sky. Blocks can even fall from the additional weight of other blocks, players, or zombies. You can even drop blocks on zombies' heads by setting your own traps. And the system even works to simulate chopping down trees. Every item in the game has a quality level that degrades with use, and similar items can be combined to create better items. As your crafting skills increase, so do the quality of the items you build and your ability to use them. All food and water items in Navezgane have a purity level. The higher the purity level, the higher the health and stamina benefits. The lower the purity level,
They don't
greater
have
chance for
that.
disease. Boost your cooking skills to make purer food and water, free from disease, with added nutritional benefits. In 7 Days to Die, you don't always have to go in guns a-blazing. You can also sneak past enemies or throw objects using sound distractions to avoid a horror. You'll also discover and craft a multitude of sight, sound, and smell deterrent or attractor recipes and items to throw the zombies off track.
Okay, so they had a stealth system, but to say it was completely neutered in the newer updates is an understatement. It got straight up fucking castrated because of the way POIs work now. Oh my god, that's another thing I can talk about, the whole POI thing. Because in the older versions, if you walked into a city and made noise, zombies inside POIs would wake up and come out, and it was like actually kind of cool seeing all zombies like come out of buildings and hiding and shit. And also it would add a level of threat to cities as opposed to now, which is like, oh, it's a city, but like, oh, there's just two zombies roaming the street and that's it. But anyways, stealth is basically non-existent anymore. Also, I don't think you were ever able to craft sent versions. I don't know. The oldest version I played was like Alpha 15, and that was like when I was a kid, so, you know, not good at video game.
It wouldn't be a role-playing game without XP and skill trees, so in 7 Days to Die you can gain XP and upgrade your usage and crafting skills in melee, guns, items, recipes, and stealth. For example, if you upgrade the melee skill tree, you can learn to craft a better quality club and swing it harder and faster to bash in a zombie skull with less blows, and even learn a special finishing move. 7 Days to Die can be played in solo, co-op with friends, or multiplayer in our unique Zombie Nomad mode. Play a human, a bandit, or a unique zombie for a no-rules experience.
Blood Moons, 7 Days to Die Blood Moons, holy shit. An entire other can of worms. That's all I'm gonna say. Just know that when the main game was dying, instead of like, I don't know, fixing it, they just made an entire separate other game for money.
Watch the leaderboards and fight to be the big clan of the Wasteland, or the Duke of Navezgane. Our creative mode tools will allow the fans and the community to build their own worlds and play them with their friends. The tools feature hundreds of block shapes, prefabs, and random generation tools. Create dedicated servers with your own unique game rules. Play the handcrafted campaign or your own randomly generated world, enhanced with your own personal touch.
That's it. Yeah. To those who don't know, they added these two back in as skins. Because of course they're skins. clickbait, by the way. Bandits aren't in. Well, technically they are. They're just not properly implemented. Oh yeah, bosses. I guess there technically is bosses in like the form of Grace. To those who don't know, Grace is just a big pig. It's not even like a joke or anything. It's just an actual hog.
Hey Survivalists, I'm Mark Masashi, and we are here at the Just Cause Motion Capture Studio. We're about to give you a sneak peek at the recent 7 Days to Die zombie mocap session.
These animations are still in like the modern game, by the way. Like, I can recognize these. Honestly, I kind of like that. Because it's kind of cool. I understand it's probably like a budget thing. Like, they don't want to have to mocap even more when they already got perfectly good mocap files. But like, I like it. I like that they kept the old some stuff, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out later. Hopefully it's not artificial intelligence artificial. But I don't want to get my hopes up. Also, basically the only thing this has in common with 7 Days to Die is the spawning in the middle of nowhere with nothing on. After that, it doesn't really feel very 7 Day to Die-y.
Have you ever had a nightmare? Have you ever had a
Mountain dogs. I don't know the thing for seeking or whatever it's called. I don't use YouTube on PC often.
Have you ever had a nightmare
I mainly use it.
that never ended?
trailer, zombies only run at night, unless you change the settings. What is this channel name? Game Guess? Right, the PS4 version of this. The PS4 version of this was published by Telltale for some reason. I don't know why they did that. Plus, it made it so when it died, they were basically unable to, like, update it. So for a good chunk of time, like a really, really big chunk of time, the console was just stuck on Alpha 15. Not even Alpha 16, one away from what many consider to be the best version of this game. Getting teased like that. I think that's about all. What the fuck? What the What the fuck did I stumble upon?
I don't have. Okay, Emery.
What?
Emery.
What?
I have no food and no water.
Do you need water?
Put it in the Hornet. Put the water inside the Hornet, and I'll pick it up in the Hornet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this has been a really stressful time.
There you go, buddy.
Go to where'd the bee go? Oh my God, the bee disappeared with all the food and water.
Are you kidding me? Why did you take it? What the
I was making yucca juice.
There's so much goddamn food and water in that fucking bee!
I was making yucca juice.
All right, fine.
Is this like an old clip or new? I'm gonna say old clip. 440? That's crazy. Not really. Not really. I'm pretty sure You Always Win has, like, way more videos. Like, hold on. You Always Win. God. I shouldn't. I'm gonna stop recording soon, but I'm probably gonna be here for a while. Because Jesus Christ, nostalgia. Sort by. You always win. 7 days to die. Yep, 913. It's literally the I'm sorry coach image.
Jeez. All right, everybody,
Okay.
welcome to 7 Days to Die.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm probably gonna be busy